How's it going, fellas? My name is Government, and welcome back to the weekly check-in. We're up to week 2! Woo! Week 2, fellas. We got to week 2, and who would have... I actually got to keep my upload schedule. It's not going to be called the monthly check-in. It's not going to be called the bi-weekly check-in. It's not going to be called the yearly check-in. A week. I got it on a week. I'm kind of happy about that. And I have something great to share with you. I asked you guys to do a poll. That poll was called, Am I the best gamer in existence? And I'm so glad to say that everyone, every single person who I asked said yes, said that I'm the best gamer in the world. Anyways, along with that question I asked you guys to answer today was, what is a real life random encounter you've had with somebody? Real stories or funny jokes are accepted, because I like to diversify. I like to incorporate a lot of things. Anyhow, the first thing that we have here is actually one from this guy called Government. Not Government Classic, but Government. I've heard that this guy's really good looking and really attractive. I've also heard that he's funny, and I've heard he's well endowed. I have heard that, but I don't know. I've met the guy in real life. I swear he's well endowed. I swear, like, he is. That's really dumb. I once went to the bakery with my friend Michael to buy some delicious bread, and cops came out of the store. He said, "You'll never take me alive," and ran into the distance. The cops chased him, but it was no use. Michael died that day. I watched him die, and I did nothing. The bread was good, though. So, you see, this was a real story by me. I had a friend called Michael, and Michael, unfortunately, he got shot. I still cry about it at night sometimes, but sometimes things just aren't meant to be, you know? Sometimes things go the way they do, and it's intended to be that way. Michael did have a wife and kids, though, so I do feel bad for them, but sometimes things are just meant to be. Another one from Silas the Red. I don't even know who this guy is. I've never even spoke to this guy. He's probably like he's probably Norwegian, you know? He's probably from Norwegia. Wait, Norway. No, I just did. That's a Wildcat reference. I once went to the grocery store. I have been many times before that. I think I will continue to do so. I encountered the store. Now, you see, this seems more like a joke to me, because who actually goes to the grocery store? What I do is I go out into the woods and I find the biggest bear I can see. I then stab the bear about 5 times, and then the bear gets really, really mad because I stabbed it, and then it kind of gives me some money to go to the flea market. And then I buy some fleas, and then after that, I put the fleas into the bear, and I kill the bear, and I eat the bear. So, overall, I think this is a joke, because a lot of people do things the way I do it. At least that's what I've heard. I go on Quora often, and they give me great results. And then if I go on Reddit, they always like, well, actually, you need to go to the grocery, because they think they're intellectuals, but they're not actually. I really like this response, but we've got one more, and that's from the Patreon. And if you enjoy my content on the main channel, why don't you check out my Patreon? The first week is absolutely free. And then after that, all you have to pay is $1 a month. I'd greatly appreciate it, since it helps me make great videos. It helps me keep doing what I'm doing. And it kind of gives me money. And I love money. Anyhow, CJ. I was walking down the street one day when I saw a man sprinting towards me. He was being followed by a small crowd, maybe 4 or 5. Strangely, they all had name tags with the name Scott. This man ran up to me and handed me a key. He then explains to me that this key entitles me to 1 centimeter of land in Scotland. He then continues to run away with the crowd chasing him. Filled with wonder and intrigue, I fly to Scotland to inherit my well-deserved land. This is how I became a proud owner and ruler of that beautiful kingdom. And that comment that I left there is true. This did make me cry. I haven't cried that hard since I heard of Humpty Dumpty. Anyhow, this is the true story of how CJ became the Scotland King, but I know he's leaving out a lot. There's the part where he was a part of the Scotland Mafia one time, where they used to sell kilts and illegal kilts, of course. I probably shouldn't talk about this online. Oh, I'm sorry, CJ, for talking about this. You might get contacted by the police soon, but yeah, buddy, you got this, man. You got this. Anyway, fellas, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna try and make another one of these in about 30 minutes from posting this. There'll be another 2 community posts on the Government Classic channel that you can involve yourself in, and that way you'll be in the video. And I will see you in, I don't know, probably the end of the bottle. I'm really sad.